back. Figured I'd get on there and let you know I'm still here. By God, we're all still here. Imagine that. We've done about everything that Russia said, don't do. Don't do this. Don't do that. You're going to get nuked. Don't do this. Don't do that. We're going to do. We're going to do. We've done it. We've done everything they said not to do. And by God, guess what? We're still here and they haven't done it. So, why not push them a little further? Why not keep pushing them? Push them and push them and push them until they do actually do what they say they're going to do. You see, why not? They haven't done it yet, have they? They're looking pretty weak, aren't they? That's right. But there's one smart thing about them. They sit back and they're a little more calculated than we are. They understand one thing. We will self-destruct. And that's what we're doing. We're self-destructing before the world. China self-destructed before the world. All these countries are. Why? They started to model themselves after us. They tried to play the system like us. And we're corrupt. And we're lawless. So, we'll pay the price for it. Because we'll just collapse under our own weight. We'll implode is what we'll do. See, there's things these people, they didn't account for. They're so smart they didn't account for. After World War II, you had baby boomers, and I'm talking worldwide. Here in this country, 76 million roughly baby boomers. That's a lot of houses. That's a lot of cars. A lot of food, a lot of jobs, a lot of everything. Then they bought into the 401 and the retirement and all this and that stuff. Boosted the stock market, the earnings, the savings, all these. Then all the criminality starts coming in. All the mutual funds and the derivatives and the RITs and the ETFs and I mean derivatives. I mean the list of stuff is just endless. But what they didn't count on was the population going from up here to down here. It goes up, plateaus, starts to come back around, starts to come down. You don't have enough people out there to keep it going like it was. They're all acting like it's just like it was back in the day. They didn't account for this. The world didn't account for this. China didn't account for this. Now, look at them. They're all scrambling, trying to keep the system alive, trying to keep it alive. We're down here in population worldwide. Less population. Don't listen to their lies and their bullshit. The peak population was probably hit a while back. And it's getting smaller every day. China, more people are dying off in China than being born. Probably they're having the mass die off of the world. And then they want to take you into a war. A war. A conventional type war. Where they're going to start killing the kids, young men and women that are of the childbearing years, that make the babies. They're the fathers and mothers. They want to destroy them again. They don't have enough of them, but they want to kill them off again, so they make the problem even worse. They won't have enough people to plant the crops, to build the buildings, to man the manufacturing, to fix the cars. Their problems are going to get worse. A lot worse real fast. But you know what? They have to do this because the population is still too big to control. That's what their problem is. They can't control us all. Too many of us still. If they destroy the population, destroy the economies, bring out the famines and the plagues, and civil unrest will follow. But it won't be a civil war like all these morons want to talk about. It'll be a war of survival. You will fight to survive, to live, to eat, to have something, roof over your head, something. And that's where it comes. That's where the fucking real danger lies. Nothing's more dangerous than a hungry animal or a person. You start starving them, they get awful ruthless, like rabid animals. Especially when they're sitting there watching their loved ones starve and perish because of, oh well, I gotta do something. They'd rather die than to watch that. They'll die trying. Things get real dangerous. Everybody becomes dangerous at that point. Even normal people, even people that you would never think could do that would become that way. I'm not saying rightly so, but they revert back to that old animal instinct. You think these people are dumb? No, they're very calculated too. So don't worry about the guy over here that makes all the threats and this guy over here that makes threats and all these people that make threats, and you keep pushing their buttons and doing this and doing what they say, don't do this and don't do that, and you keep doing it. They haven't done shit about it. Why? First of all, they want to talk about all these weapons they got. I'm sure they have a few things up their sleeve. Not like us. Guarantee you they have shit that'll just boggle your mind. They don't want to get into even a conventional war with us, because when we start unleashing things, they're like, holy crap, right? Start unleashing some lasers. Oh, we got all these people going to come and attack. Oh, that's fine. Click. Fucking this gun starts beaming. You can't even see. Starts frying their skin. Frying, burning their clothes, melting their skin. All of a sudden they're like, holy crap, it's like, right. What are they going to do about it? Nothing. Flip a switch, planes start burning out of the sky. It's so hot, just melt stuff. It'll interfere with electronics, all kinds of stuff, and that's just tip of the iceberg. The other things they have is just mind blowing, I'm sure. Stuff you don't even really want to know about. Think Star Trek's far fetched? No. And if there was a bullshit things like aliens, well, guess what? If they have that technology to get from wherever distant galaxy they come from to here, they have the technology to destroy us, to take us over. And if we shot down a couple of their little whatevers, they wouldn't come and say, well, that was the wrong thing to do, and destroy us. Let us know who they are. Make us captive. Maybe they have. Maybe we are captive. We just don't understand it yet. Maybe they have taken over. They've taken over the governments and the banks. I mean, I don't believe that, but it's something to ponder. Maybe these people aren't people at all. Maybe they are. from some distant galaxy, shapeshifters, lizard people, all that kind of stuff. I know I'm getting silly now. I know. Anyhow, I figured I'd get on here, throw some of this out there. Just food for thought, people. That's all. Y'all take care. And like I said, the biggest thing is be kind to one another. People are going to put smiles on their face and say, oh, everything's great. And it may be an awful day. Might be an awful time for them. They're going through. But they won't tell you. They're too proud. I get that. And some people, well, they're so green and envious, they're glad you're having problems. You got people that are so-called friends out there that, well, they're glad when you have a problem. These are envious. They're just wicked people. I don't wish anything bad upon anyone. I wish everybody could just, have plenty to eat, shelter over their head, have their kids and grandkids running around them. Just live in a utopia that's just, you don't have to worry about locking your doors, worry about somebody harming you or your loved ones. If they had a cure for cancer, everybody'd get it for free that needed it. Yeah, that's right. That's like God. But God, well, He's the Almighty. He can do anything He wants. It's all His. He created it all. It belongs to Him. Created you. You belong to Him. He gave you free will. Use it wisely. Y'all take care.